There's a story of unfailing love that echoes in my mind.
It is an expression of our faith, of the journey through life for Christ and how it affects us all.
We shall not fear the days to come. You are with
An adaptation of Jesus' life from birth to death to ascension. During the course of the Flower Festival, I did notice people going back in 2 or 3 times. So from that point of view, it must have done something. There must have been something there that they found inspirational.
through God who gives us strength.
I think the display that resonated most positively with me from a personal view was the Last Supper. I had gone through one of the worst years in my life. I thought, oh, I'll never be able to do this because my head's not in a good place. But God just spoke to me in such a simple way.
The one that stands out for me is the Christmas outdoor nativity that we held at the beginning of December. It was just such a wonderful event. Who could forget Moira on the horse, especially climbing onto the horse? To see all these people that turned out with their dressing gowns on, with the tea towels round their heads, not to mention the community who also turned out just to watch the procession go by and then to come back to the church and watch such a wonderful nativity by the children, and then through to the hall for our Middle Eastern delights. It was just a wonderful, unforgettable day.
The joy of working with everybody helping one another, that was a joy for me.
Jesus made
One of my highlights is the new people coming into the church and new members actually joining the church, which nowadays is really, the churches are all failing, but we seem to be able to bring in new people. I think it's very emotional to see people taking their faith that's a further step.
Well, I really like the company, and the baking is outstanding, and it's just a nice social way of meeting people, because I like the minister.
I think the highlight is every Sunday morning looking forward to coming to church, because we don't know what's going to maybe be different, or, you know, and there's always laughter and as part of the sermon, and the sermon is always about today, what we're doing for today.
Going to Stuart's Bible study on a Sunday night, I've learned more in the past 4 years about the Bible than I have in the past 70 years.
I come to Motherwell South because I enjoy the company and the friendship. It's a happy church. Everybody's happy. That's what I enjoy about it.
It means everything to me, and I love your sermon and the friendship of Motherwell South, and I wouldn't miss a Sunday, nothing.
The highlight for me for last year was being able to perform in the panto that goes wrong. However, the low light for last year was I was only able to perform one of the 2 nights in the panto that goes wrong. I think it was well named, the panto that goes wrong. However, having said that, I had a very good understudy.
you make everything brand new. 'Cause you're the God of miracles.
There were many highlights, but the outstanding highlight for me was the Philippa Hanna concert which we had in here. It was unforgettable. The enjoyment I got was way beyond what I expected, and I would say that over the years I've paid £150, £200 to see some big names at Glasgow, and what I got from those concerts was totally minimal compared to what I got from the Philippa Hanna concert.
Hi, our highlight of the past year is actually starting our group, the Younger and Youngish Women group.